Hello everybody, how's it going? I just thought I'd hop on here and do some readings, and I decided to do earth signs. So we're going to start with Virgo first. Oh, okay. So I did like a certain style a couple days ago with another sign that with the fire. So I'm going to do the same kind of thing with this one. I'm going to get a couple of cards for Virgo. Cosmic Insights. Must be vacation card is here. So maybe you're going on a vacation. And open up your heart. Those are the two cards we're going to clarify from that deck. And Hidden Secrets. This is a fun deck. Do you guys want to look at the cards? I don't know if you can really see them or not, but let's see. So you got vacation, open up your heart. I see commitment, promises, intuition. So it looks like, this gives me honeymoon vibes in a way, right? It could be talking about there's a commitment or a promise, something about it. We'll clarify that. And intuition, heart song, telepathy, inner knowing. Now these are secrets, so maybe these are things that you keep to yourself or that you don't even know. Hidden hearts, hidden secrets. So your heart secret is that something about a commitment and something about intuition. Your inner knowing. Let's clarify for Virgo the vacation card. Spirit, let's clarify the Virgo vacation card. Hermit. So maybe it's time for you to love yourself. Go away and have some fun. You could be going with another person. You could. Somebody that you love. Or maybe you're going to get away from somebody. I don't know. I keep seeing that 8 of Cups flip over. So that means something. Walking away, traveling. What is this? Knight of Wands. So I feel like this is kind of like a special time for you. Kind of whatever this vacation is, this traveling that you're going to do. You could run into somebody that you actually dig, you know what I mean, on the vacation. But it looks to me like it's a kind of a time to just follow your passions, follow the things you want to do, you know what I mean? Let's see, open up your heart. It will help you attract more love. And you've got that King of Cups right here, remember, with the vacation card. So could be saying like, open up your heart on the vacation, offer love wherever you go, be your authentic self, do the things you love to do. Because what they're telling me is you feel sort of like deep down like you don't have any value. You know what I mean? And somebody's coming in with this 3 of Pentacles. This is like a gift from Spirit, Like, I don't know who it is, but it's coming in fast. And it's while you're on the vacation. This is in alignment, Virgo. You're supposed to know this person. They are some kind of a soul friend for you. Now let's look at the commitment card. Why is that here for you, Virgo? Marriage, promises, fidelity. Okay, so there's an emperor here. So the Emperor is really honest to God. It's about taking charge of your life. It's about going in the direction that you want to go in. It's about manifesting. There's no fear. So whatever is happening here, I feel like, you're in a very good energy. Tapped in, tuned in, turned on. And Queen of Wands, somebody is catching your attention. And I have a feeling that you're very attracted to the person that's coming in. And then you have to make a decision. Like, what are you going to do? Because this is a special thing. Wow, what's going on? Virgo, what are you doing? Are you getting married or something? Okay, so the Two of Wands tells me you have a big decision to make. The Two of Cups says this is a soul friend. You know what I mean? So I feel like you have a commitment. And the Two of Wands says, do what's best for you. I wonder if you have to let go of something first. This is at the bottom of the deck. Like, you don't even see whatever's going on here coming in because it's at the bottom, right? Okay, so clarify the intuition card for Virgo. Three of Wands, Eight of Swords, Knight of Pentacles. Okay, so here's what's happening. I feel like you're overthinking this in your human side. You know what I mean? Like your mind's really whirling and twirling about it. You don't know what to do. I feel like there's some kind of truth that's coming out and you're getting it from your inner self, from your intuition. You know what I mean? There it is. So it's your higher self giving you some kind of information. There she is again at the bottom of the deck. You know what I mean? That's your intuition again. It's the High Priestess, and that's what she needs. So there's some truth coming in here. I think about this thing, right? I feel like you do have to cut something out. I see the Empress coming out here. So I don't know exactly what that means, but I feel like, I don't know. I was going to say like the iciness. I don't know. I had it for like 1 second and then it just left. So it must not have needed to be said. I don't know. Let's see. So what is the advice here for Virgo? Because this looks super interesting. A Nine of Swords. This is like a realization, and it doesn't come easy because it's the Nine of Swords. It's like you're up all night. Like this might be where you get your big aha truth. You know what I mean? It might happen at the wee hours of the morning when you're crying about something or you're stressed out to the max, you know? It could be I think there's some kind of message. Six of Swords. This is where you start to change your mind. And I feel like, you know what it is? I think it's something about your childhood just because of this page. Like I keep looking at it and looking at it. It's a brand new beginning zero card out. Remember we saw the world card too? So what that means is that you're closing out a whole cycle and you're entering into a new one aligned. This is all directed by your higher self, Virgo. There is somebody here who is a divine match for you because the Empress did come out, but she was like hiding underneath the Queen of Swords. So what I'm going to say about that is if the Empress is you, you're hiding behind a facade of kind of like what the Queen of Swords stands for. She's icy, man. She's not emotional ever. So she completely takes the emotion out of everything when she's making decisions. But underneath that hard exterior is that beautiful Empress, and there's an Emperor right here. And the way it's looking is like they're very attracted to you. They find you beautiful. Like there is a chemistry here. The chemistry is because it's soul connection. And so something is happening here. And I don't know what, but I see that what the end outcome is 10 of Pentacles. So that means that, you know, you're financially stable, you're in love, you're, I don't know, but it's kind of all about this trip, wherever you're going. I hope that makes sense. That was kind of a cool reading. I'm kind of excited to hear back to like what is going on here. Remember the kind of the warning in that was that 5 of Pentacles. And that's kind of like saying like, don't sit and think that you're less than, you know what I mean? Because if you feel like that, you're not going to be able to, you know, vibe with this new person. You know what I mean? You need to be vibing higher than 5 of Pentacles. So that's what I feel like for Virgo. Let me see, 11:54. Is Taurus. Let's see what Taurus's secrets are. What's the big secret for Taurus? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, North Node, Cusper, Taurus. What's the hidden secrets? Spirit. Well, that's too many. I saw Hopeless, though. So, I don't know, but I just flipped it over because there was like way too many cards for a message. Confession. Coming clean. Messages. Shallow. Hollow. Empty. Bored. Escaping. Avoiding. Blocking. Pushing away. Okay, so someone's either going to message you or they're going to tell you the truth about something. Right? With the confession thing. Shallow. It's about being bored. It's about feeling empty, hollow inside. So I think that's that you hide from other people, Taurus. And then escaping is here. And that is about avoiding, blocking, and pushing away. So we will clarify all of this and see what it has to say. Taurus, angel spirits and guides, thanks so much. Okay. Intuition and water sign and guardian. That was at the bottom of the deck. So the guardian is talking about someone that's already gone, that's watching over you. So we'll see if we can get a message from that. Intuition. So I feel like something's going on with your intuition. We'll clarify to see what that is. And then there's a water sign here, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. So let's get with it and we'll clarify with this one. Taurus. Taurus, clarify intuition for Taurus. Okay, 7 of Pentacles. That's kind of like, should I stay or should I go card, right? And then the 2 of Wands. So it's time for you to make a decision and you don't know if you should invest any more time into something or not. And then the Wheel of Fortune. All clarifying intuition. So I feel like your intuition is telling you like it's time to do something different, or to see something in a different way. Maybe it's yourself, or maybe it's the way you look at love, period, or family, or someone in your life. That could be that water sign. I feel like there's some kind of like, just looking at the bottom of the deck, like there's the Hanged Man, which is like trying to get a different perspective about being left out in the cold, feeling like you're less than, feeling like I can do this myself, I don't need any help. And then there's the King of Cups and the Ten of Cups. So it's almost like it's saying it's time for you to see something different. So your intuition is going to be highlighting something for you. You know what I mean? Here's what the rest of the card says. The red flags you ignore now will come back to bite later. So I just feel like you have a really heavy decision to make, but it's about whether you should stay in something or not. Like, have I stayed long enough? Like, am I getting any benefits out of it? Or should I just walk away from this whole thing? Could be about work. It's definitely Pentacles, so it could be. But the Two of Wands is kind of the biggest hint about what the answer should be. And that is, what's the best thing for you? That's the Two of Wands. Choose you. Don't worry about what other people think. Don't worry about what other people are going to say. If it's time to walk away from something, then it is time. And the Two of Wands says, do what's best for you, Okay, so let's look at this water sign. Let's go with this water sign. Tell me about the water sign, Cancer, Pisces, and Scorpio. Nine of Wands. So this could be you feeling defensive against them, or like a water sign is either in this mode of like feeling like a victim, or you are, right? Because this girl specific in this deck looks like she's being attacked and she looks scared. Tell me more about the water sign. Yeah, so there was a fight. There's a fight, and it wasn't really fair. And then the High Priestess, which is the same as this intuition card. So there's a water sign, and it looks like you have had it. Like, like there was a fight, and it wasn't really fair. And you're like, should I invest even one more second in this deal? It wasn't fair at all. And Spirit is saying, like, the answer. You know it in your feels. What's the right thing. So let's see what this Guardian is. This is a lost loved one from the other side that's watching over you. And I would like to get a message from this Guardian. Knight of Swords. Messages. Quick changes. Hierophant. This is about learning lessons. It's about changing things. Oh my gosh, yeah. You're learning lessons. I feel like the person who feels attacked in this 9 is you, because it's coming out again in the message from your passed over loved one. It's saying like it's time for things to change with the Knight of Swords. Knights mean change, and swords are quick. They're fast. So I feel like something has to change, and it's part of your plan. It's part of your lessons. And I think it looks to me like it's difficult, like there's grieving, and here you are feeling like you're attacked again. And so here comes your soul judgment card. And like, look who's at the bottom of the deck. That freaking water sign. That's the second time he showed up. So I feel like your higher self is kind of like the ultimate answer. You know what I mean? Like, maybe your loved one is helping you see something different, you know? Maybe, I don't know, you could be getting new intuition signs. Like, maybe you can even see this person or hear this person that's gone. But I feel like what it's saying to you is your soul always knows the way through this stuff. So okay, let's look at confessions. Let's clarify confessions. Confessions, unveiling, coming clean, and messages. Okay. Five of Wands. So it's something about a fight. It's something about gossip. It's something about a disagreement. It's a struggle. Okay. It's a struggle. Let's see. Two of Swords, Queen of Wands, Three of Pentacles, and the Star card. Messages, unveiling, coming clean. I think someone's coming to come back to you. You know what I mean? Like, it could be a fight with a friend or a family member or a lover or something like that, you know? That King of Cups kind of made me think that it could be a love, but it could also just be like a water sign or just somebody that you care about, like your dad or your mom, right? But like, it's saying like there was this fight and someone's coming in and they're taking a shot in the dark and saying like, they're coming in confidently and they're saying like, I want to heal this. I want to heal this. So it's like an apology. That's what it feels like. So someone's coming to apologize maybe. Hi you guys. Hi Janine. How's it going? Okay, so I'm on Taurus. So shallow, empty, bored. So I'm feeling like this is like your secret, right? Hidden heart secret or someone around you. So I feel like maybe there's someone out there that's feeling pretty empty, kind of bored, missing out, right? I feel like okay, this could be about, you know, finding justice in something. I also feel like, you know, this is talking about hollow, empty, and bored, like you're walking away from something that just doesn't serve you anymore. I see it. You're walking towards something else, like what you do want, right? You're at 8 of Cups. 9 of Cups is wish fulfillment. You're at 8. So you're like, I'm missing a cup. I'm walking away from this. And then the Queen of Swords is here. So you're taking your heart out of the thing and you're finding justice. Maybe you're even like finding your own justice, right? By walking away and having a brand new, leaping into a new thing. So I kind of feel like there's a new beginning for you. And you get to choose where to go, right? But it's telling me like where you've been, like, in your head, you know, like kind of bored And this escaping one, avoiding, blocking, pushing away. So this is kind of like something I think maybe what they're saying, like that needs to change. Six of Swords. You need to move away from that escapism stuff. You know what I mean? Focus on the sun. Focus on abundance. Focus on what you have. Focus on what's all around you. And there's the Ten of Pentacles. Isn't that funny? Because, Virgo got Ten of Pentacles at the very end too. So it's saying like, this is like, it's a trip. It is. But like, look at what's happening here. Like, you're learning to trust your higher self. Wheel of Fortune is bringing in something. You're realizing something, like maybe this connection with your higher self, because you're trusting it fully here. All of these cards are talking about you trusting and making the decision to let your higher self lead right into a brand new beginning, like filled with fun. You know what I mean? So I feel like, Virgo, you're going through a lot of lessons, but they're very fun. And they're the ones that are connecting you into your soul piece, Okay. And now we have Capricorn. Let's see, 2641 for Capricorn. Let's see what you guys got. Uh-oh. It's in my pocket. Gratitude alert. I'm grateful for the energy I've had the last few days. I got a lot done. I've been working in my garden, and it's so weedy. There's so many weeds. And so I got 3 of them done, and I have 3 to go. I have 6 gardens. And, I was gone for 2 weeks, and then I came back for a few days, and then I was gone again. So, you can imagine what those weeds were looking like. Well, I guess 3 of them still look like that. Let's see here. So we're on Capricorn now. We've got pain, possibilities, and elusive. These are the heart's hidden secrets. So you could be having some pain, like physical pain, or you could be having a little bit of fear, feeling a little cautious, right? Possibilities. That says free-spirited, adventure, and risks. I feel like I see somebody who's living with a lot of pain, like physical pain, maybe in the neck area or the back. And I feel like deep down inside, what you really want to do is go hang gliding, go on an adventure, jump out of an airplane, take some risks. And then the third card is elusive. So there could be some trickery going on or some dishonesty. Could be you, could be somebody around you, right? So this is just energy, and we're just picking up on energy. It could be you or someone else's. Okay, so the cosmic insights are talking about having a date night, to be wined and dined, intimacy. There's a lot of chemistry going on. You're thinking about it, or you could actually be living it right on the date night. Moving, and so it's talking about maybe possibly moving in with your partner, or changing your residence, moving to a whole new location, right? So let's clarify with the tarot and see what we got for Capricorn. Okay, the pain, King of Pentacles, and the Strength card. King of Pentacles, that could be you, right? This, maybe what they're saying is like, this is really teaching you a new kind of strength. The Lovers. There's a new beginning here. Okay. So there could be somebody coming in and you're afraid to have a new beginning with them because of the pain that you had before. You know what I mean? With the pain card. It's almost like you fear being in a relationship, right? Could be dealing with a Leo or a Gemini. Possibilities, free-spirited, adventure, and risks. Clarify possibilities, Spirit, for Capricorn. Seven of Pentacles, that's that card. Should I stay or should I go? Have I spent enough time doing this or that, at this job, at this relationship? Whatever it is, this friendship, right? Should I stay or should I go? Empress. Change of scene and confusion. Adventures, risks. Okay. So you're saying to yourself, what should I put my energy in? Should I stay here or should I move away? I feel like you're going to move in a different direction. I feel like it's the Empress energy taking you there. This might be something that feels a little risky, you know, just because of the card that we're clarifying. But I feel like it's more like a thought pattern change with the Six of Swords, you know, but it does say you're moving, so you could be really literally moving, right? I do feel like this is a hard decision to make, maybe because of a child. You know, like if you have a child and you're thinking like, should I move, right? And you're thinking of all the possibilities and how fun this would be, right? Chasing your dreams, you're loving every minute of it. But you have some kind of fear there about love. But oh my God, this is what you're thinking. This is what you're dreaming of. Oh my God, this is beautiful. So you've got the King and Queen of Cups and the Ten of Pentacles all coming out under what your sort of like, what your hidden dream is, you know. That's the name of the cards. Heart's Hidden Secrets. So I feel like on the one hand, you're scared to be in a relationship, cautious, you know what I mean? Like that kind of thing. But you have some plans. You do have it. And I think that, you know, with dreams like that, I mean, you're going to manifest it. It will just happen if you believe in it, right? Now, why is this dishonest, deception, trickery, devil card here, which is you, right? Maybe because it's Capricorn reading. Not that you're all those things, but Capricorn is the devil card, and I would say this is the devil card. Clarify elusive. Clarify elusive for Capricorn. Okay, so 10 of Wands, 3 of Wands. Okay, so it could be like you feel like it's a pain in the ass. 10 of Wands. You know what I mean? Like I'm at the end of that journey. But maybe what it's saying is like you're still waiting for it somewhere because you've got all these things. So the deception is you tricking yourself, thinking that you're over it. But when you really do kind of want, look at the bottom of the deck, the 0 card. You really do want a new beginning, right? That makes so much sense. So the dishonesty card, which is Capricorn, is you, and you're tricking yourself into feeling like, oh, it's over, I'm done. I'm done 10 of Wands, I'm done with love. You know, you're doing it over here too. Like you're like, no way. You know, you're afraid, you're cautious. But in this possibility thing, you're thinking about it and you're like, oh my God, this could be the best thing I've ever experienced before. You know? Okay, so let's look at date night. Clarify date night for Capricorn. Okay. So this could be after some kind of like heartbreak and someone's taking you out to dinner, maybe apologizing. Is that what that said? Get ready to be wined and dined. Could be dealing with a Libra. You know, somebody's got an apology. They want healing. That's what I'm getting off of that. So it doesn't really have to be a love thing, but it's a love thing, you know, but like it could be your sister or something, you know what I mean? Intimacy, sexual chemistry, reminiscing. So let's look at this. I mean, I could be wrong about the date night because of this card, but okay. Two of Swords, shot in the dark. Seven of Swords, always fucked up. Intimacy. Okay. So I feel like you feel like this is something you don't want to do. You know what I mean? You're thinking again. It's really, I mean, reminiscing is on here, and that's what you're doing. You're thinking about the different experiences you had with love, and like it's always been fucked up. But there's, yeah, let me see. So this fear of love is coming out all through the reading, Capricorn. Moving. Change of residence, moving in with your partner. That's what the card says. Let's see. Queen of Wands. So that's like a confident energy. Feeling very confident in the relationship. But look at, here's that damn devil card again. It's telling me the same thing. Like, you just got this fear underneath. You're scared you're going to be stuck with this person forever. King of Swords is here. And the Nightmare card. You're going to feel like, oh my god, I missed an opportunity with the Emperor. The Empress is over here. The Lovers is here. The Ten of Pentacles is here. The Fool card, having a brand new beginning. The Ace of Cups. The Star card, everything you've ever wanted, everything you've ever dreamed of. It's all here. Love being equally matched. King and Queen of Cups right there with the Ten of Pentacles. And over here you've got, this is beautiful. Like Capricorn, I don't know who I'm talking to here, but like I just feel like you either have everything that you want already, like your life is great and groovy if you're married, like right, with all these top cards, you know what I mean? Like you could be starting something if you're already married. You could be starting like a different, on a different page with your mate. You know what I mean? How we grow and change, and hopefully we grow and change together. So I feel like this is a really beautiful reading, but like what it tells me the most is like fear is kind of controlling your life. And I mean, you fantasize about what you want, and maybe you already really got it, but you know, I don't know. Let me see. Let me see if I can get some like a, what's the message here? Look at Four of Wands at the bottom of the deck, telling me like whatever this is, whether it already exists and you need to remember how great you have it, or if it's that you're stopping yourself from moving forward, you know? Spirit, give me some messages for Capricorn. Okay, so Five of Wands, Six of Cups, Page of Pentacles, and the Four of Wands. So it's saying like, you know, I feel like you gotta cooperate in order to have the Four of Wands. Look at the Two of Cups at the bottom. Ace of Swords. Okay, so you know what? I don't know. If you don't have someone, someone's coming in. And I think you want them, but you're scared. And I think that you got every single good card on here as far as like love goes. You got the Lovers, You've got the Two of Cups, you got the Emperor and the Empress, the King and Queen of Cups. Hello, Capricorn. So you either already have the whole enchilada and Spirit is reminding you that it's, sometimes it's a struggle to have a relationship that's soul oriented, that stays together, because sometimes we just meet people, teach them a lesson, they teach us a lesson, and then it's over. But this is not what this is. I don't know what it is, but it's fucking beautiful. And I think that maybe what I really want to say is, Capricorn, stop lying to yourself. Because that's very clear up here. It's like what you're lying to yourself about is being done, and so you're saying to yourself, like, I am done with this whole game. I'm done with dating. I'm done with this. I'm done with that. But you're still here. You know what I mean? You're still waiting in the Three of Wands. So, I mean, it's time for you to just like jump with the Fool card, right? Trust your higher self and go for it. This is a really kind of a cool. I feel like I'm talking to some Capricorns that have like the coolest relationship of all. You know what? They already have it. And I kind of feel like, I mean, that it's just so clear, right? But it's also littered with like a lot of fear and pain. And I even feel physical pain for somebody who has physical pain, but you dream of it. You dream of flying. You dream of flying like the bird, right? What time is it? 47, 42 minutes. Okay. So should we do Gemini, Libra, Aquarius? 42:17. Let's just do it. I didn't write it down, but I don't care. Let's see. All right, Gemini. Let's look at Gemini. See what Gemini needs to know. We got Uranus in Gemini, the shock and awe. It says luck is on your side, and the yes card. And it says that there's challenges. Make a decision, work on inner healing. And that is all the time challenging, I think. Okay, let's do Hidden Secrets of the Heart for Gemini. What are we peeling back the layers for Gemini that they don't know? Oh, that's too many. Fantasy was the top card. Bluff. Pretending, mask, exaggeration. Final. Leaving something behind. Closure. Bottom of the deck is hopeless. Sinking, despair, falling apart. Okay. Well, Gemini, I don't know what you got going on here, but let's get a whole different deck. All right. So the yes card, Wheel of Fortune energy. It's actually a ladybug, but it's like luck is on your side. Lucky, lucky. And it came out with the challenge card. So maybe you're having some luck with healing something. That's what it looks like. Okay, 7 of Pentacles. That's about, should I stay or should I go? Where should I put my energy? 9 of Pentacles. This is where Spirit's got your back. No matter what. You know what I mean? Like you're tapped in, tuned in, turned on. That's beautiful. So I feel like, remember, like that could be even about money. You know what I mean? Because we're talking definitely Pentacles here. Luck on your side. There could be like a new opportunity. You know what I mean? A new one. That's what it sort of looks like here. Because we've got, at the bottom of the deck, we got the Sun and the Fool. And this Page of Pentacles, it's like the beginning of something. The bottom layer, the building block of you, whatever you're making, right? So let's see what this bluff card's about. No, challenges. I skipped challenges. Challenge for Gemini. Spirit, what do you want them to know? What's the challenge right now? Okay. It's the Nine of Swords and the Six of Swords. So right away, what I'm seeing here is there's two nines. Do you see them? The Nine of Pentacles and the Nine of Swords. Nines are aha moments. They're realizations. It's where we get our information, you know, or we figure something out. Like in the Nine of Pentacles, you realize that you don't really need another anything. You are fine with you, just you, your totality of you, body, mind, soul. Like you don't need anyone to complete you. You get all your information from source energy. You're just tapped in, right? So I feel like something lucky in the money arena or job arena or something you've been working on but just playing with. Page of Pentacles, something you like but you never thought it would explode. It might explode. And the Seven of Pentacles, you might even think like, I've put so much time in this and it's not going anywhere. Just stay with it. No matter what it is that you're doing, stay with it. And then the challenge card here, Nine of Swords, that's about being up all night long. Nightmare card. And the card says, make a decision to work on inner healing. So what is it that's keeping you up all night? You know what I mean? Like maybe that should be looked at. Six of Swords, that's about changing your thoughts on things. So what you could realize here is that it's not as hard as you thought if you just looked at it from a different perspective. And I think that's so important. It doesn't even matter the perspective you're looking at. Just look from another one. You know what I mean? Like I always say, you know, look from your soul. And I do think that we should look from our soul. But in this, like in this instance, it's like look at it from any other perspective. I remember once I worked with a sociology professor in college, and he had me write down an event that I had PTSD about, like every single detail that I could remember, and then go back over it with sociological explanation for each thing. Like, you know, like, so how did I get in that situation? You know, like, how did I get from point A to point B? What happened in my sociological life, right? Or in my, you know, like my religious upbringing, all that. And I'm telling you what, it really did change the way I looked at the event. So it doesn't even matter what perspective. It's just kind of like look at it from a different one, you know, whatever it is that you are worried about up all night, right? So let's look at this pretending and mask and exaggeration, bluffing. Three of Wands, Five of Wands, King of Pentacles. So so Five of Wands is about like kind of like trying to get along with people, but it looks like there's someone here that isn't honest, someone who's exaggerating. It could be with somebody with a lot of money. It could be like, well, a Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn, but it's rich, right? And they're exaggerating or something, pretending. Maybe they're pretending they love you. Someone from the past, Gemini, someone you think about. So that's what it's saying, is like you're thinking about this situation over and over and over. And I think somewhere deep inside you're still waiting on it. This was kind of like the other reading in a way, because it's like you're almost like lying to yourself, like I'm over it, but you're not. You're still waiting. Three of Wands. You know what I mean? You can't stop thinking about them. So, and this could be them that you're thinking, you know, like this person was a liar. They didn't even show me who they really were, yet you're still waiting. Why? Let me see finality. Farewell, leave behind closure. So that must be what you're working on. Closing out this situation. Yeah, King of Swords. So you're thinking logically, making your decision coming from a logical place, you know. Yeah. Sword of Truth. I'll make the final decision and it's got to be done. And then Six of Wands. So that tells me that you're going to successfully do that. I do see like there's some kind of like lack of confidence here that flows with this relationship. And maybe that's why it has to be taken away. You know what I mean? Because that's just what I'm feeling. Because you've got this really confident card here, and then you got the cracked mirror devil card. So it's telling me the way you see yourself, like you're the Queen of Wands, let's say, and you're looking in the mirror. Uh-oh. So let's see. Cracked mirror. You're looking at yourself, and it's saying it's time to change that. I mean, you have to see yourself as beautiful and lovely, and you have Empress energy coming in there. She is, I told you. See? Okay, so Gemini, I feel like you're definitely working with you're definitely working with letting go of something, leaving it behind, really closing it out. Tell me the hopeless, falling apart, despair. This is something I think you've been doing for a while. Queen of Cups comes out, which is totally perfect because she's very emotional, but she also surrenders. Like, I can't change the outcome of this. You're letting go of somebody that you fucking love so much. And I think it's very hard. You're going to definitely have to be in your own energy to do it. And I think it's hard because you always believed that it was going to be something. Look at all the sixes. Whatever you're dealing with here is something definitely important. You know, it's something that you had planned to work through, you know, to let go of. And these are all, like, there's no major arcanas on here. So this is 100% your everyday life, you know. You love somebody and you pretend like you let them go, but you didn't. And you have to really cut them free out of your energy. And you have to give up on the fact that you think it's going to work out because it's not. I know you love them. I mean, the 10 of Cups, the 6 of Cups, the Queen of Cups, it's a whole lot of love. You know, it is. So I can definitely see that you love them, but I can also definitely see, like, I mean, look at the message. Leave it behind. You have to. And I think you know it, but you can't, like, shake the feeling like this is special. And here you are sinking into despair and falling apart because of losing someone, right? 9 of Wands. So there it is again. It's like trying to turn the situation into something beneficial. You know what I mean? This is heartbreak. I mean, I'm definitely a Gemini, and this could be about me losing my child. It could be about you guys having to really let go of someone that you love, whether it's to death or whatever. You know what I mean? Like, it's so hard because you just can't give up hope, you know? And you act like you're going to let it go. You let go. I'm like, I have to let it go. And Spirit's like, no, man, you haven't. You haven't turned it into beautiful yet. And so that's the 9 of Wands. That's when you take the pain and you turn it into beautiful. And bottom of the deck is the High Priestess, for crying out loud. Of course it is. So it's your higher self, it's your intuition that's going to guide you through this. And I see it being very difficult. I see it like just How can I rearrange my thoughts? How can I rearrange my thoughts? Right? Because you're feeling like there's another 9 here. So you've got the 9 of Cups. The High Priestess is going to show you. Like maybe even like how this ends up being your happily ever after. You know, how this ends up being your wish fulfillment with the 9 of Cups, you know. And maybe when you understand that this was everything that your soul planned, you can close it with that card, right? And find happiness again and love, right? That was a heavy reading. But I feel like you're living in the world of 9s right now. And I mean, you're not the only one. There was another one today that came out 999s, you know. And the 9s are I mean, seriously, I think you have all the 9s. I don't know. I thought I saw the other 9, but I don't know. You have 3 anyway. 999 could be a synchronicity for you, but it's also a 9 year, you know, to 2025. And so I feel like we're having like these aha moments over and over and over, and I see it happening for you with all these ones, you know. Aha, it wasn't the worst thing. This can help. I can help heal other people with my knowledge from going through whatever this was. 9 of Pentacles. I know that no matter what happens, that Spirit's got, and it's true. And the 9 of Cups, making it rain, everything that you've ever wanted, you know. And you also got a lot of 6s on here, which tells me like you're in the thick of it, you know. I mean, you're in the thick of it, Gemini, with Uranus in there. It is really time for you to understand and let go of the sinking despair and fall apart. It is. It's time to release it. It's time to like let it go and let it flow, you know. A lot going on here for you, Gemini. So I think your big secret here is, you know, like the bluff and the pretending. It's that you're okay. Like you're telling people you're fine, but you haven't really closed it out yet. You're still deep down secretly feeling like you're falling apart, and you're not even sharing anyone. So this challenge card, right? It isn't lying. I mean, this is all about you. And then this little card here, don't forget this one. It says that you have luck on your side, right? Which means that the Wheel of Fortune is coming in to make this finally happen. Like it's time, you know, for you to ascend through whatever that was, see the beauty in it, and move on. Okay, so Libra will be next, 5844. Hi, you guys. I'm not really looking at the comments, but I'm just doing readings. But hello and welcome in. I'm so glad you're all here. Let's see. Libra. Let's do Libra. Libra, they'll be back. And yes, and move on. Okay. Luck is on your side in the center, which is pretty cool. That just came out for Gemini too. Let me see. This one. Let's look at Libra. Lusting. Ooh. Sexual energy. Forbidden. There's distance, separation, space, blockage, and then healing. Releasing, purifying, cleansing. Bottom of the deck. pride, arrogance, ego, and stubborn. Just thought I'd show you that. It's hiding at the bottom of the deck. All right, so somebody's coming back, luck's on your side, and then it says this is a waste. Someone is unavailable, a waste of time. It's over. So someone's going to be getting in touch with you. Let's see who it is. Who's coming back and for Libra? Could be a Capricorn. It could be someone sending you a message. Someone you're still on the fence about. You don't know. You feel like it's toxic. Tell me about the luck is on your side. Okay. So Queen of Pentacles could be about money, could be about stability, understanding your value, in a love situation maybe. So you've got a Queen of Pentacles and a King of Cups. So that would be in a water sign and a earth sign. And there's some kind of struggle. Maybe there has been a struggle, but there's something changing. Something is changing. There's healing coming in and fairness for you, Libra. Could be dealing with an Aquarius. Something's changing in this. It looks like there was like a scuffle or something like that. And it says like it's going to be worked out. Like whatever the scuffle was. Is it this same person? Maybe. I don't know. But it looks like if it is, it looks like it will work out. Move on. Someone is available and a waste of time. It's over. 9 of Wands. This always happens to me. That's the card. It's like you have a wall built up around you against a person or situations in general. 3 of Pentacles and 6 of Swords. Man, it's getting hot in here. I'm going to open up my window just 1 second. My grandson came in here and tipped a bunch of stuff over, it looks like. Okay, so move on. Someone is unavailable. So I feel like this person could have a wall built up around themselves, even though they're acting like they want to hang out. I feel like Spirit is saying move on down the road there. Because there's something better. Okay. There's a new beginning. But I feel like if you're dealing with someone who like has a guard up or like 9 of Wands, it feels like they're a victim all the time. Like that's the story. Like they're always the victim in the situation. I feel like you need to move on from it because there's something better after you move on from it, if that makes sense. Okay, so lusting, forbidden, non-committed, sexual energy. Ooh, maybe that's this person. So, who the heck is this? Somebody's non-committal. 7 of Wands. 6 of Pentacles. And Hierophant. I feel like whatever this situation is, it seems like a treacherous path. And I also feel like it's going to work out like it's unbalanced. And I think it's just like something that you are really going to learn from. And I almost feel like you have somebody that you keep thinking about. I don't know why, but Libra, I feel like you have somebody that you keep thinking about. I wonder if you're separated or there's like if you guys live far apart or something like that because the distance card is here, or somebody might have the other person blocked. Or somebody can't stop thinking about wanting the other person. So, I mean, for some of you, it looks like someone from the past is coming back. And they want a new beginning. Somebody that maybe blocked you or something. You could have even been married to this person or talking about getting married. I mean, look at the whole story from the beginning. You know what I mean? Like you got the devil card here and it says they'll be back, right? And then it says luck's on your side, something's happening here. You've got Aquarius, you've got Libra, Capricorn. Someone's coming in and saying like, you're so beautiful and I love you. But it almost seems like, maybe there's underlying friction. There's friction there, And so it's like you're moving on, but this person is still adamant. They're still here. But you're saying like, like no, I don't want a beginning. I'm moving on to something else. And then you've got this lusting card, and it's like, somebody, whether it's you or this person, super thinking hard, like, oh, I love that person. I love my Libra. I want them back, And it's either it's you or it's them, and somebody's just like thinking about it, thinking about it, thinking about it. I just want to start over. I just want to heal this thing. They're going to try to do that. I just want you to know. And it might shock you. Five of Swords, again, like it's a struggle, right? Because I feel like this person is either childish or something, but then it comes out Ten of Pentacles. So there's someone coming back for you. So how does Libra feel about the person coming back? Because I feel like this is kind of like, damn, judgment. You're going to let your soul decide. Or it's saying you already made your decision. Like you're okay with the decision you made already. What was it? Hermit and Ten of Cups. Four of Wands. I don't know, man. I think it's very possible that there's two people that they're talking about. They're talking about an old person coming in and you're saying no. And another person coming in and that one works out. Almost like this person that's coming back is kind of toxic, but you feel you've got some kind of pull toward them. You definitely have a lot of pull toward them. You feel stuck to them or something, I mean, look at the devil card. I'll show you. See how they're like chained together, and that's who's coming back. And there's been problems. And I think you've had it. But I think you're tempted. So I don't know. I don't know. But I see you jumping off the cliff with somebody, you know, and having 10 of Cups and 10 of Pentacles. So I guess, like, that, at the end of the day, you know, the message is always going to be the same. Do what your higher self was, like, guiding you to do. You know what to do. I mean, it's fun to check out readings and stuff, but seriously, you know, we just know by the way we feel. If you can't be yourself around someone, that isn't the one. And if you have to pretend to be something that you're not, that's just not the one. You know what I mean? 111. Oh my God. It's 111, 111. 111.11. Crazy, Aquarius. You guys are the ones who are housing Pluto at the moment. How's life going for the Aquariuses? I always wonder it, but I feel like we're all in it, so. Okay, Aquarius. Tell me what their hidden heart secrets are, Spirit. That's too many. You just want like one or two. Obsession, addiction, escaping. What in the heck? Ecstasy. Oh my God, there's 5 of these. Ecstasy, intimacy, and silence. Rose and no words. I'm gonna put these at the bottom of the deck because that's more than I wanted. But what you have here is chasing thrills and excitement and having a good time. You have obsession, which is infatuation, adoration, and addiction. And escaping, avoiding, blocking, pushing away. So we'll clarify all those with tarot here in a minute. Let's see what the cosmic insights have to add to this story. Gambling. And let go. Move on at the bottom. Okay. Okay, Aquarius. Ecstasy. Clarify ecstasy. It's about chasing thrills. It's about excitement. It's about a good time. These are your hidden secrets. This is what you want. You want it in a relationship too. And I feel like there could be a brand new beginning here for you. All right, obsession. Tell me about the obsession. With someone from the past in 10 of Cups. This could be addiction. This is adoration. This is addiction and infatuation. So it tells me that the obsession is 6 of Cups. Somebody from the past. It could be a memory. And 10 of Cups. Like you're infatuated with someone from the past. And escaping, clarify escaping. 8 of Wands and King of Cups. This could be about somebody coming back in, trying to change things. This could be somebody that you have been avoiding, or it could be somebody that blocked you, someone that you push away and they're coming in super fast. Could be water sign, Scorpio, Pisces, and Cancer. This could be somebody that you cared about, but either like they were either childish or younger than you, or they didn't want to commit, something like that, right? So this could be somebody or something that you could be like obsessed with the same situation and you're trying really hard like hell to just get rid of it. But it's like you keep thinking about it, right? So tell me what this gambling business is about for Aquarius. Ten of Swords. Problems with addiction or gambling, bad finances, Ten of Swords. Ten of Swords is about, an ending. It's like death, right? It's also about changing it, like changing the energy into something else, kind of like when you die. I feel like this gambling thing has caused a lot of problems, like maybe some fear. And I feel like at some point, I feel like you're going to understand that you don't need it anymore and you are going to let it go. Because look at the Five of Cups. It's like she's blowing out the candle, Five of Cups is usually about feeling sad about letting something go. But in this one, she's actually blowing out the candle, which means she's accepting it, So you're turning like something like fear into like freedom, maybe? Let go. Make room for the new beginning. It's on its way. Spirit, clarify that. Let go for Aquarius. Oh, that's a lot. Did you really want that many? It says, you don't see this coming. You ready? I'm just going to read these one at a time. You don't see this coming. It's a new cup of love. It's 10 of Pentacles. And then it's got these two things. The Tower and the World card. So it's saying, it could be saying, like, if you look at these two together, it could be saying, if you have an addiction, let go of the addiction so that you can close out this cycle so that this new stuff can come in. What you don't see is like once you close out the cycle, like a whole fresh new energy is coming in and they're beautiful. You know what I mean? 10 of Pentacles, 10 of Cups. And no matter what a deck I've gotten, I feel like I have that a lot but in this reading today. And Four of Wands, stability too. Like the perfect relationship. So I feel like it's the addiction that's got to go. It's got to completely go. And then there's something new coming in as soon as it's over. And I feel like the Tower card is here to say, like, you can either voluntarily get rid of the addiction or it can be removed by spirit. Now, how could spirit remove an addiction, put you in jail? That's one way, right? It doesn't matter what the addiction is. If you went to jail, you wouldn't be able to feed the addiction anymore. So, you can let it go. And I see that you can. But it's saying, like, if you don't, it'll be taken because it's time. Like, it's time for that to change. So I feel like you got love, you got money, you've got something to let go of, right? And honestly, even that, like, even if you do have an addiction, I mean, that could be what you're doing. You're doing the addiction to avoid whatever you're avoiding, right? Or to push away the feeling or whatever. Like, I feel like sometimes when I'm reading cards, I can identify my own stuff. You know what I mean? Like gambling. Okay, guys, I have to go, but I hope you have a great day, and I will get back to you. I know I still have water signs to do, but I love you guys. I'll talk to you later.